Have you ever sat on the edge of your bed at 8 p.m., completely exhausted, but felt like you didn't actually earn the right to be tired? You didn't run a marathon today, you didn't build a house, maybe you didn't even leave your room, but your body feels heavy, your mind is completely fried, and the thought of doing literally anything, even something you usually enjoy, like playing a video game or texting a friend back, feels like an absolute mountain to climb. We've been taught that burnout is something that only happens to 40-year-old corporate executives working 80-hour weeks. But today, I want to talk about a different kind of exhaustion, the quiet, invisible kind that's slowly draining our generation, the burnout of doing nothing, and why our 20s feel so incredibly tiring. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Arlo. I'm in my 20s, and to be completely honest with you, I am figuring this out in real time right alongside you. I don't have a life coaching certificate, and I'm definitely not a productivity guru. I'm just someone who spent the last week staring at a blank document, feeling incredibly guilty because I wanted to make this video, but my brain simply refused to cooperate. That's the paradox of being in your 20s right now. We are constantly told that these are the best years of our lives. We're supposed to be building our careers, finding our passions, traveling, socializing, and setting up our entire future. Every scroll on TikTok or Instagram shows us someone our age who seems to have unlocked the secret menu of life. They have the aesthetic apartment, the side hustle, the perfect gym routine. And so we internalize this rule. If you aren't actively optimizing your life, you are wasting it. But trying to constantly optimize your existence is a full-time job, and it's one that doesn't let you clock out. To understand why we're so tired, we have to look at how our brains actually process rest. Think of your brain like a computer. If you open Task Manager on your PC, you'll see a list of applications you're currently using, like Chrome or Minecraft. But if you scroll down, you'll see dozens of hidden background tasks running quietly, sucking up CPU and RAM without you ever clicking on them. For our generation, our background tasks are absolutely overloaded. Even when we are resting, sitting on the couch, watching a movie, or scrolling on our phones, our brain is running heavy background programs. Program 1. Am I doing enough? Program 2. What is my plan for the next 5 years? Program 3. Why did I say that stupid thing to my coworker 3 days ago? Program 4. I need to drink more water, sleep better, start a podcast, and fix my posture. We are rarely ever actually resting. We are just physically stationary while our minds run a marathon of micro-anxieties. Sociologist Byung-Chul wrote about this in his book, The Burnout Society. He points out that we no longer live in a world where bosses force us to overwork. Instead, we have internalized the boss. We willingly exploit ourselves in the name of self-improvement, efficiency, and finding our purpose. When your rest is constantly interrupted by the guilt of not working, it ceases to be rest. It becomes a state of suspended animation. You're too tired to do anything productive, but too anxious to actually enjoy doing nothing. You are stuck in the gray area, and that is where true burnout is born. So, how do we close the background tasks? How do we actually recover when we feel like this? The answer isn't a new morning routine, a social media detox, or another self-help book. The answer is reclaiming what I like to call empty time. Empty time is time that has absolutely zero utility. It is not designed to make you smarter, healthier, wealthier, or more mindful. It is time where you give yourself absolute, unconditional permission to be useless. It's lying on your floor listening to an album with your eyes closed. It's staring out the window while your coffee brews, instead of immediately pulling out your phone to check notifications. It's playing a video game not to win, grind, or stream it, but just to wander around and look at the virtual trees. To make this work, you have to build a boundary. Treat your useless time with the same respect you treat a job interview or a class. When you decide to take 2 hours to do absolutely nothing, make a contract with yourself. I am choosing to waste this time, and therefore, I am not allowed to feel guilty about it. Because guilt is the energy leak. If you're going to rest, commit to it fully. Let the background tasks close. You don't need to have your entire life figured out by 25. You don't need to turn every single hobby into a side hustle. Sometimes, just surviving the day and keeping your sanity intact is a massive win. If you've been feeling incredibly heavy lately, I hope this video gave you a little bit of breathing room. You aren't lazy and you aren't falling behind. You're just human, trying to navigate a very loud, very demanding world. Take a deep breath. Put your phone down after this video ends, even just for 5 minutes, and let your brain catch up to your body. Thanks for hanging out with me in this corner of the internet. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.